Hey, I'm Justin, and today we're going into how to get what you desire faster. And now, immediately we're going to take a step back and look at the essence behind desire. And I'm going to draw out the real masterclass, the true map to truly attract what it is that you want. And that is not to live in the energy of desire. Because just be patient with me here, but to desire is to truly imply that you don't have. And now we're going layers. We're going through layers. And that is, if we are to see the world as a mirror, and that is to understand that at the core, energy is continuously radiating from the being, right? Not a human having, not a human doing, a human being is what we are. So to be may imply that things are not so surface level. And that means that we dig a little deeper and to look at intelligently what is the frequency of want, chasing. And we are looking at scarcity. We're looking at not having. Now, can you not have something and it be abundant? No, you can't. Abundance implies that there is plenty. And if you don't have something, there is clearly not an abundance of what you have, of that thing. Therefore, we need to look at the things that we desire more intelligently. And that is implying that we're unraveling the energy which we're radiating every moment. We're looking at the energetic frequency as we walk through our lives. Every day, every moment, noticing, being aware of when we're not aware. Noticing, if I am to chase, to grind, maybe I'll get the things that I want, but the things that you want are probably not what you actually need. Therefore, what many humans do, right? They want a family, they want a house, they want a career. They rush into those things. Those things then become chains, shackles, and perimeters, boundaries. They become cages in your life. The amount of people who have had children and then to say, oh, only if I hadn't, only if I didn't do this. Why? Right? It's because when we operate from a place of confusion, which is a want, an unclear energy, to want and desire, if you even at all have wants and desires, now be patient with me. I'm not implying that I don't have wants and desires. I am saying that I do the work and I look at my thought. When that thought arises of an energy which is composed via scarcity, wanting, desiring, I see clearly that that is an energy which will actually repel the resources that I truly need to share the meaning of my life. And there we are, right there, naturally. To get what you need is to live in alignment with meaning. Not want, not desire, but to live in alignment with meaning. So, naturally we look and say, and have some skepticism, what is the meaning to us, humanity? What's the meaning behind humanity? Now, when I share this with you, you cannot just hear the meaning come from my mouth and see the meaning. You may intellectually understand what I'm implying, but there has to be a real level of work to allow for the insight to become real within your perception. Now, to memorize what I say, useless. To imitate what I say, useless. To follow what I say, useless. But to listen to your own thinking in relationship to what is being said here, to use this as a mirror. Bingo. That is the skepticism, the awareness required to deepen your consciousness, which isn't just yours, but humanity's, to deepen and expand your consciousness to the point where what was previously unseen and unconscious, hidden behind the curtain, now becomes something which you're aware of. When there is nothing that is unconscious anymore, you start to see energy clearly. And that is how you get to this place where you truly understand, to want, to desire is to repel. To want, to grind, to desire, to chase, to work hard is to repel. Now, when I use the phrase work hard, I'm not saying that there won't be moments and seasons and phases in your life where you and your body is being worked hard. I'm not saying that that won't happen, but you need, in that season of physical work, to use the physical work as a spiritual and psychological deepening and expanding of your awareness. To notice when you are resisting the work. To notice when your mind is beginning to become fragile. Your body, your physical vessel, 10 times, 100 times stronger than you may see it to be. And physical work is truly, it's a beautiful vehicle to deepen and strengthen your awareness. So if you may be in that circumstance currently where, you're around certain environments which you just feel you need to move away from, this is the precipice for your specific life. And that is, it may feel like rock bottom, but sometimes things have to get dirtier before they get clean. Let's say you have a building which is deteriorating. It needs to be ripped down. You can see clearly that the pillars, the foundation of the building is starting to crumble. Now, we could leave the building as is and let it rot throughout time. Or we could make things messier, deconstruct the building, and recreate the foundation. Now, I'm saying that structure, it's a metaphor for your psychology, for your psychological approach and worldview. Now, if you may feel that you're in that moment right now, that phase of your life, where you kind of just are waking up, right? You're starting to wake up to realize, is this all there is to life? Can I keep going down this path? Or am I starting to get sick of being sick and tired? And when you have the courage, the honesty to notice that that's what you're thinking, you're winning. You're winning. And there's no loser either. It's not you versus others. But you yourself are winning as you're doing the work. And the cool thing is no one can do the work for you. So I share this with you from my heart because it's for those who are going to, get on the horse and truly let that thing guide them, the innate compass. And that is the noticing. And it's almost, what's funny about this is to get to the place where things become simple, you do have to move through some complexity. But as you walk through the complexity, your path illuminates as you walk it, your mind becomes clearer, and your energy becomes more aligned as that clarity is born through the psychological space created via doing the work of the noticing. Now you run with this. You make it your own. You do the work. You don't believe a thing that I say. But watch and notice your own reactions, your thinking, and your emotional movement. Your emotion is energy in motion. So if you can watch your thought and emotion as it arises while listening to me speak right here, me and you, we're the same thing, bottom line. Now, this is the advanced course. This is not for people who aren't willing to create a life that they love. But if you are ready if you are truly ready to start walking in alignment with creation, this is for you. This is for you. And the beautiful thing is that you can't make it up. The intelligence of this world, what we are, the tides coming in and out, the sun, the moon, rising and falling. I can blink manually, I blink automatically. I'm not pumping my heart. There are so many things that are interconnected that if we'll just slow down and start to pay more attention, you'll wake up to the beauty within this universe. And as you start to wake up, humanity wakes up. And as humanity wakes up, we inevitably rid ourselves from conflict and violence. When we walk that life, when we truly live in alignment with what we're meant to be, the meaning behind life is to do the work, to notice your own friction, and then to heal that. Don't believe me though. Don't believe me. Please do the work and you'll see for yourself. This really is, it's beyond words. And just to zoom out and say, okay, well, there are certain things I desire and want, but how can I create a true meaning, a real fire within my heart? How can I align myself with something so meaningful? It's beyond me. I'll leave you with that. If you want, go and journal about that. If you would like, go and journal about that last question. So I truly, for anyone who's actually doing the work, actually listening to their own process, let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. So bottom line is, if this was valuable, potentially share it with a friend. And besides that, I would say just drop a like. And if there was a golden nugget, anything that kind of sparked your mind while listening, let me know. Let me hear it. We can converse. I'm down to converse. And I'll have in the description a link, and that link is to my newsletter. I'm writing 3 to 4 emails per week, high caliber stuff. You guys will get access to all the free masterclass and future courses that I create. And it's worth being on the newsletter. I can guarantee you that. No spam. And you can unsubscribe anytime, so there's no risk either. It's absolutely free. That's what I got for you today. Let's go. Let's go.